Right now on Spotlight on Florida, an exciting lineup of stories. First, we'll dive into the trending world of pickleball and explore some fantastic tourism packages tailored for this growing sport. Then, we'll check out a resort in Florida that just got the very rarely awarded AAA Four Diamond designation, Super Deluxe. And we'll share our celebrity shout-out. A talk show queen's favorite burger is found right here in Florida. And we'll celebrate a remarkable leader in our community who has just been inducted into the Charlotte County Tourism Hall of Fame. This is Joel Silver in the Spotlight on Florida studio. Let's get right into some headlines. First up, tourism trends. And now, let's talk about something that's dinking up excitement across South Florida. It seems to be taking over everywhere, actually, and it's called pickleball. As one of the fastest growing sports in America, South Florida is stepping up its game with enticing pickleball tourism packages that cater to enthusiasts from near and far. So, who's doing it? Destinations like the Fort Lauderdale Marriott Harbor Beach Resort and Spa are leading the way with 6 pickleball courts, and guests are offered complimentary playtime. Miami has the W South Beach with rooftop courts and panoramic views. That's a great place to play. And Naples, known as the pickleball capital of the world, has the Sundial Resort on Sanibel Island, boasting the largest pickleball facility in the region, featuring 16 outdoor courts. And hey, if you're an RV traveler, campgrounds like Sunshine Key RV Resort offer glow-in-the-dark pickleball tournaments. Who knew? And who knew pickleball would take over the world? Is it a cult? Well, we'll stay on top of it. I missed the pickleball craze, I think, but, I might try to get into it. Okay, let's move on. Awards and recognitions time. Let's give a round of applause to the Sunseeker Resort, Charlotte Harbor. Their exclusive Sun Suites, a hotel within a hotel, has received the prestigious and very rare AAA Four Diamond designation. Only a select few hotels, you probably know this, achieve this honor each year. It's a recognition of superior luxury, service, and accommodations in the hospitality industry. With spacious residential-style accommodations designed for luxury and comfort, Sun Suites offer guests breathtaking views, chef-inspired kitchens, personalized concierge service, and so much more. Did you know that fewer than 7% of over 25,000 hotels inspected each year earn this distinction? It's pretty impressive. Sunseeker becomes just the 34th in Southwest Florida and one of only 7 between Sarasota and Fort Myers. It's a big deal. Way to go, Sunseeker. Congratulations. Celebrity shout-out time, and we are diving into a culinary landmark that's drawing both local crowds and vacationers. It's Le Tub in Hollywood Beach. This isn't your average beachfront eatery. Picture this. A 50-year-old reclaimed gas station now serving up what Oprah Winfrey herself has declared America's best burger. Their signature 13-ounce Le Burger, a juicy patty simply dressed with the classics, lettuce, tomato, onion, that you can upgrade with cheese, crispy bacon, and their secret tub sauce. Beyond Oprah's golden stamp of approval, fueled by a tip from Bestie Gayle King, Le Tub has garnered praise from the pages of GQ and Vice, solidifying its must-visit status. It's a case study in destination dining that's worth noting for anyone looking to create memorable guest experiences. You could live the life like Oprah Winfrey. Just go and eat that burger. Amazing. And now it's time for our tourism superstar of the week. In Punta Gorda and Inglewood Beach, there's a reason to celebrate. Robin Madden has officially been inducted into the Charlotte County Tourism Hall of Fame during their annual tourism celebration. This prestigious honor, established in 2014, recognizes those who have made substantial contributions to tourism in Charlotte County, and there's a lot of tourism there, so it's a big deal. Robin made her mark on Florida's West Coast over 20 years ago after relocating from the East Coast. She renamed the West Coast the Best Coast and even brought Dr. Beach to the area to promote the stunning beaches. Her work continues to shape and enhance the Charlotte County tourism landscape, and from all of us here at Spotlight on Florida, we say congratulations, Robin. You are the tourism superstar of the week.
And now for our event of the week, we're taking you to an extraordinary event held at the stunning World Equestrian Center in Ocala, Florida. This is the Longinus League of Nations qualifier. Let's dive into the highlights.
from Atlanta, Georgia, and I've ridden for my entire life since I was a kid. This is the most wonderful place to be. It's great for the horses, it's great for the spectators, and the sport here is the best in the world this week. We're just excited to come and watch. These are horses and riders that we watch online all the time. So to get to see them in person just is the best we could ever have.
I'm from the Netherlands for the first time over in Ocala. It's amazing facilities here and it's such an honor to be here. I'm really looking forward to represent my country tomorrow in the Nations Cup. I heard a lot about how amazing it is over here, but I'd never been here. So it's awesome to see it. I really like the weather. It's very cold in Europe at the moment. So I'm very glad to be here.
This is my first time here in Ocala. It's an unbelievable show and I'm very happy to stay here.
And now, it's the segment everyone is talking about. It's time to talk tourism with one of our tourism leaders from around the state. You are looking at a barbecue grill with some delicious items being prepared for National Barbecue Day. It is a special celebration in Florida, and we're thrilled to have one of the best, the barbecue guy himself from Bubba's Roadhouse in Fort Myers. Check him out right next to me, Jay Johnson. Jay, thank you so much for joining us. One of our first guests here on Spotlight on Florida. We are thrilled to have you.
Joel, great to be here. We're actually in Cape Coral, Florida, which is right next to Fort Myers. But
Gotcha.
It's National Barbecue Day. We've got pulled pork we've been working on for hours. Got some brisket, some ribs. We even do a barbecued salmon. And we're excited to be celebrating today.
This is pretty cool. I mean, it's National Barbecue Day, and this is something in Florida that we should definitely be celebrating, right? I mean, this is a good time to celebrate.
100%. I think one of the things about Florida and barbecue is, there's certain areas of the country that are known for barbecue, but in Florida, we bring all that together. And you're able to find every type of barbecue just here in the state. Because we have transplants from Texas, from North Carolina, South Carolina, and we bring all those traditions and flavors and we mix them together and we make a unique flavor that I'd love to call Florida barbecue, which really takes the best of everyone and makes it work.
I know there's a lot of people that know about Bubba's in Cape Coral, Bubba's Roadhouse, but you gotta go through some of these dishes with me. Talk to me about what's special there and why people are always coming back.
Well, as we started with, barbecue is one of the things that we're known for is our barbecued pulled pork. It's one of our best sellers. Then we do have, I like to think of us more of a steakhouse. We hand cut all of our steaks every day and cook them on the grill, just like that picture behind you. And people come back because we're consistent on our flavors. We're consistent on our products. And barbecue, especially on the pulled pork, the ribs, and the brisket are some of our best sellers.
Okay, so talk to me about sauces, what kind of flavors we have, and what we got.
So we like to use what we call Bubba sauce. It is a very smoky barbecue sauce. It picks up the flavor of our grill, and that's one of our signature tastes. So that's what we tend to focus on is our very smoky barbecue sauce, which has a little bit of tang, but isn't too spicy.
All right, yeah, so Southwest Florida, talk to me about what people, is it the chicken, the ribs, the pulled pork? I mean, what's the winner when we're talking about Southwest Florida food? Boy,
that's a tough one. As I said, we go through a lot of ribs. We've been doing barbecue ribs for 32 years now, and we like to think that we have it down. And we got those flavors, and we got people that swear by them, won't go anywhere else. Our newest item, the pulled pork, we added about 20 years ago. Yeah, right? For 20 years we've been doing our own pulled pork. We cook. This has been you the whole time, Jay? Yes. All this time? Okay. All this time. This is your place. Yeah. This is it. The one that's behind me, that one we opened up 26 years ago. We used to be located down the street. We opened in '94. So we're excited about having that longevity and knowing what we're doing with our food. That's pretty cool. I mean, so Jay, you know this, we have tourism people in the industry watching all over the state.
I mean, talk to me about what people should know. It's barbecue. It's barbecue season. What's good for people to do around this time to attract people to hotels and different locations and cities around the state?
Well, one of the things that we find is a lot more people are considering themselves foodies. Now, while we don't think of ourselves being a foodie restaurant, we consider ourselves a restaurant that does food right and just good food. You know, we don't add the 17 spices, but I think people love going out and trying different types of barbecue. And I think if you can draw in that crowd, that barbecue crowd, you've got a winner.
All right. Hey, obviously Memorial Day. It's around the time of Memorial Day. It's a huge time for barbecue. I don't know, but I mean, as much as I try to grill, it never tastes as good as it does when I come into a place like yours. So I don't know what the secret is, but talk to me about Memorial Day and how excited everybody is about this time of year.
We're excited for Memorial Day. First and foremost, you got to remember Memorial Day is a time to honor those that served for us and paid the ultimate price. And we consider ourselves a very American restaurant, and we take the time to honor those that fought for our freedoms and allow us to do what we do. And that being said, we try to push barbecue and that outdoor grilling and that fun family atmosphere and have people come in and relax and let us do the cooking for you.
That's why I like it. That's my favorite. I messed up completely on this interview. I should have had you send me something so I could sample it here and taste it and just give you my feedback.
We weren't thinking. We'll have to do something.
Okay, next time. Next time.
But you know what? You know what the most important part is when you come to eat with us? Is you don't have to do the dishes. We do those too.
I love it. I love that. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, listen, I know we got to wrap this interview up, but I want to talk to you a little bit about advocacy and how people like you're a restaurateur, you're very active. I know with the Florida Restaurant Lodging Association, you're at the Capitol, you're talking to your legislative down there. I mean, and people in the tourism industry, several of them like you have been involved for years, and more are getting involved now to be a part of this process. Talk to me about the importance of advocacy and why you do it.
Well, I think it's important to be involved for a number of reasons. One, if you think of water level, when water rises, all ships go with it. So even though I'm just one restaurant, if we're able to create a great environment here in Florida for us to operate, not only will I benefit, but the whole industry will benefit. And anyone that's had something built next to them, like another restaurant, and you get nervous at first, but that other restaurant really creates more traffic and brings more people to the area. And that now people that don't know where you're located are passing you and seeing you. And I think that's where advocacy comes in, is because we're working on the whole industry and the industry of the whole. You know, we don't want to focus solely on ourselves. We need to look at everyone, because as they get stronger and the industry gets stronger, we get stronger. And the problem is, if you don't pay attention, things get slipped through that are potentially harmful. And it's our job to speak up for the industry as a whole and say, hey, that doesn't work for us, or hey, this does. Because the last thing we want is to create an environment where it's very difficult to operate. And I love that. The more we are involved in regulations and laws and anything that affects the industry, we're able to help shape how that environment is that we operate. And all of a sudden you don't have an outlier that really causes you some pain and heartache. And instead we like to be at the forefront and to stop that, because there are unintended consequences on almost every legislation or every regulation. And if you don't have someone that deals with it every day, you don't know to stop that or to speak up and say, hey, this is a big problem, you're making a problem where there wasn't one before.
I see what you're saying, and I've heard this for years, but a lot of people don't realize it, but legislators come from all different backgrounds. Some of them are lawyers, bankers, veterinarians. They're different professions. They don't know everything about every industry, so it's really important that they hear from people that are in the industry, like you're saying, so they understand if there's going to be some sort of an unintended consequence on some bill or something that they're considering. I mean, I've been with you at countless FRLA events. We're always, at those events. I've seen you at the Capitol advocating there, but talk about what you do in your local district to make sure you get involved with your elected officials.
Well, on the local level, every member of our local delegation, I know, I know personally, I've talked to them. I've fed now that I think about it, I've fed every single one of them at some point, whether it be campaign events, personal events, things of that nature, or they just happen to be at a charity event that we're doing the food. And food is one of those great mediums, and it opens up conversation, because who doesn't love to eat? I mean, it doesn't matter where you are, on which side of the aisle, food is one of those things that breaks down all barriers. And you put on a chef coat, bring some hot, tasty barbecue. I mean, who's going to say no? And it allows you to get that conversation going and to really start the dialogue that you can then follow up with at a more appropriate time on specific issues. And those legislators are more apt to answer their phone and to return those emails when they know who they're dealing with.
That's it. Hey, see, now that's why you're one of the best in the state. Jay Johnson from Bubba's Roadhouse. I mean, one of the premier restaurateurs in this state. Man, we love seeing you. I love you being on Spotlight on Florida. It's so great to have you here, and couldn't be a better time. National Barbecue Day.
Well, thanks, Joel. I appreciate you having me, and we're looking forward to Memorial Day and the busy barbecue summer season.
All right, thanks for joining us. And that's going to wrap it up. And yes, that's going to wrap up today's episode of Spotlight on Florida. We thank you for tuning in as we celebrate the achievements and trends shaping our beloved state. Be sure to join us next time for more exciting updates from Florida's tourism industry, and follow us on social media to stay up to date throughout the week. For now, I'm Joel Silver in the Spotlight on Florida studios. We'll see you next time.